Okay, before this video starts, I just want to apologize for the terrible lag that's in this video. I'm actually recording on a different world right now because I'm trying to figure out why my world's so laggy. I'm starting with taking out the redstone mod I have because it's just a bunch of extra entities, and I think that's what's causing this lag. So we're going to go from there, and hopefully it does not lag as bad. Again, I am sorry for the quality of this video. I do not suspect you to stay and watch it, but I do have to get an episode 2 out. And there's some things I talk about in this episode that I just don't want to have to talk about again, especially if I'm dealing with lag right now. Again, I'm going to try to figure it out as soon as possible, but there's not much I could currently do, so I do hope you enjoy what little you can see. I'm not going to really cut out a lot of the lag because, again, talking about stuff. Hopefully episode 3 going to be a lot better with the lag. I'm really thinking it's this redstone mod I have. If not, I'm going to have to find a better solution. In that case, please do comment down below if you want to see more content like this, and back to the video. Hello and welcome back to the channel. Again, this is our third time recording this because my recording app decides it doesn't like me today. How fun is that? It's so fun, isn't it? Logan, isn't it fun? Isn't it fun?
Fantastic.
Isn't it fun?
Lots of stuff has happened, and now you gotta do it all over again. You gotta update them once more.
Okay. This time, Logan, let's start with your thing.
It is Father's Day currently.
It is Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. I hope you have an amazing day. Also, since we said what today is, I need your help, the viewers, in... Okay, let me start over. I have a very, very, very serious problem of recording a video and not posting it. I do it so often. Well, I do post it, just 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks later, and I even edit it. So today is Sunday, June 15th at exactly 2:39 in the morning. Yes, we are night owls. Sue me.
Hoot hoot.
I want you to comment down below when you see this video. I want you to comment the time and the date. Let's see how long it takes me to actually edit this. I'll get to this board in a second. What this video was supposed to be about, and I've showed twice, is the fact that I go from one project to another without completing it, and episode 1 was a nightmare because I was just all over the place instead of doing one thing at a time. In this video, I wanted to complete and completely automate my farm that I have over here. And I've done that. The room looks nice. I've completely automated. It works, yada, yada, yada. But what sucks is none of that footage is seeable. So I'm going to just show you how the whole thing works. I don't have enough seeds to actually plant more plants, but you can at least see what it does. And we'll just go tidy up some random stuff for this episode, and then we'll start next episode planning things out how I wanted to do it. So this is our farm. I have these locked because unfortunately this is where I put all the seeds and will plant it. unfortunately, when it goes over this, it dumps all the seeds. I don't want that to happen. I want this to dump things. And I don't know why you're sitting there. Oh, something happened. My screen froze. Please don't crash. My chair's also squeaky. Hello, Minecraft. Hey, this wall. This is going to be our village requirements. Because right now, what I have built here would be considered a settlement. This is not a village yet. So I'm just going to read them all to you. Village requirements. Number 1, 10 or more houses. This is for your villagers to sleep. This does not include number 5, 6, or 7. Number 2, 10 or more villagers to bring some life to your village. Number 3, be a wall surrounding your entire village. Like I said in episode 1, I am trying texturing, so that's what this is. This will surround my entire area, and eventually once I go over to there. Oh god, the lag is bad right now. Might be the redstone mod on. Let's see. Number 4,
food.
hostile mobs can't spawn in village. Basically, mob proof everything. You don't want creepers blowing your stuff up. I know how annoying that could be. Lights, mob proof everything. Number 5, must have at least one blacksmith. And these next few, like I said, 5, 6, 7, they're just to bring more life to your village, more buildings and stuff. Blacksmith, and why there's so many, this is to keep everything going so nobody completes stuff way too fast and all that. Anyways, number 6, must have at least one large farm. I hope people do more than one farm, but that is their choice if they just want to have the one farm. Actually, we're going to have a second village requirement, which each person, there's going to be 3 main leaders. They'll have 2 islands each. And I have it set up.
I volunteer to become Kim Jong-un.
No.
I'm gonna have a nice big red button at all times in my pocket.
There'll be a second set of village requirements to unlock your second island. I just haven't come up with what those requirements are yet. Number 7, at least one mid-sized library. Again, it's just to bring some more life to your village. More buildings, bigger the village, the better. Number 8, must have at least one storage room. This storage room, obviously, probably bigger than 10 by 10. You're going to be storing a lot of stuff. This will go into the server rules because there'll be raids. You can raid each other's villages and steal whatever they have in their storage rooms. Number 9, marking village on map. This is very simple. Well, I actually don't know. I haven't tried it yet. Probably should have before I made this a rule. We might change this if it doesn't actually work. Anyways, you get a name tag. Whatever name your village is going to be, that's what you name the name tag. Then you name a banner. And then you place that banner wherever it needs to be placed in your village. And then you get a map and you click on it. And then in theory, it should show up on your map. I've seen a few TikToks and a few different videos of this working, so I'm sure it does. Hopefully it's for Bedrock.
Most likely it's not.
Yeah, you know how it is. Number 10, at least one lodestone in a village. I went to a ruined nether portal and I got not one, but 2 lodestones, which I hope to sell off this one because, you need netherite to make it. I'm hoping to sell this for a pretty hefty price to somebody else.
Oh my god, finally.
And then, number 11, village must have an appropriate name. Nothing inappropriate, something nice, right? I still have not thought of a name for this place.
Like Tickle Me Funny.
Tickle Me Funny. I'm thinking of places like Narnia, something like something medieval type because I like medieval stuff. So maybe Hyrule. Hyrule has a nice ring to it for those Legend of Zelda fans. Let's get on to the actual server rules. Server rule number 1. You must complete the village requirements. All this got to be complete. Number 2, you cannot tag. Oh my god, I can't speak today. You cannot attack an unnamed / unmarked village. Which, all this. You have to be marked on a map and all that stuff, yada yada yada. Number 3, must be a village in order to raid a village. Your settlement, wherever you live, must be marked as a village in order for you to start a raid on somebody. Again, this just makes this whole server last a lot longer before things start to go down. You have to build up your colony and your village before you could wage war. All that stuff. Number 4, you cannot raid another village unless at least one person is online. For that one person who has to face a team of, I don't know, could be 6, 7, you're a little screwed. Not lie. You might want to contact your team members. Number 5, cannot mine through or under village walls. You got to go straight through the front door, buddy. Number 6, cannot build / fly over village walls. I said this last time because there's going to be some of those smart alecks. Can't use ender pearls either. Or for your other smart alecks, you can't use a trident while it's raining or by simply swimming in the water. You got to go through the front door. Unless you're invited in and then you could fly or whatever you want. If it's during raid, no. Number 1, during a raid, only one TNT is allowed to be used. This doesn't mean blow up inside their building. This means you could blow up their front entrance. Whatever entrance you decide to go through, you could use one TNT. Number 8, while raiding the village, only enchanted iron armor is allowed. This means your tools as well, like your sword or an axe, whichever one you want to use. Now, if you're the one being raided, you can wear whatever you want. Why I say unenchanted iron armor? That's because if you want to raid, say we have all the colonies here. Say you want to raid, I'm using random name, Mark. You and Jacob could team up to raid Mark. So there will be basically, if say everyone has 6 players, you'll be 2v1ing each player over there. So unenchanted iron for everyone who's attacking, just to keep things fair if 2 people are raiding the same place. Now, if it's just a one colony versus one colony, rules are still the same. It just makes things more interesting, especially for people who are really good at PvP and they're attacking somebody else. Number 10, and this is all in caps, thanks to Logan, because we got to make this a big point here. Oh yeah, Logan wrote all these down. Do not destroy or take the Ender Dragon egg. We need it to open all the other portals. After all the other portals are open, I think it's 13, it might be 12 or 13. I honestly don't care if it gets destroyed. It would be nice to be like, I plan on doing a boat. Yeah. I plan on building a boat right in the middle of the lake, like a neutral zone, and maybe have it as a trophy in there, or whichever, whoever kills the Ender Dragon the most, they take it, whatever, haven't decided yet. Number 11, and this is another one that needs to be taken seriously. There must be a reason for a raid to commence. You can't just wake up one day and be like, I'm gonna go attack Mark for absolutely no reason whatsoever. You gotta have some sort of, lore and all that good stuff for something to happen. Maybe he ripped you off on a trade. Maybe I don't know, something. Maybe he looked at your girl wrong. I don't know. No, that's no.
Hopefully not the case.
Yeah, probably mostly during trades, get ripped off or something. Um, let's make these raids not often and reasonable of why they started. You know, I
No
think
childish reasons.
yeah, it'll just because I would like a lot of trading to be going on, and obviously there's gonna be somebody who rips somebody else off on a trade. It just happens. Another thing we don't. There's a few more things that we just don't have marked on here. I already forgot what those things were. Why can't I? Okay, there we go. It literally would not let me eat. Yeah, that basically covers it. I might have a few more rules on another wall just to go over other things. For you viewers, if there's anything you think that should be a rule or an requirement for our second island, not the first one, because that's all I want for that. If there's, 11 different requirements you think should be on the next one, I don't know, maybe another 10 more village houses added to this or something, let us know by typing in the comments, and we'll find a new wall, probably literally this one right here, and we'll write those down. And then once people join, we'll show them this wall. We'll have them write it down in their own villages, and all will be a good time. Oh yeah, didn't really introduce Logan, at least I don't think so. You can see his name tag way down there, that little speck of white right there.
No, you cannot.
That's him.
You can't see
Oh,
me.
well, he's shifting now.
No.
That's Logan. If you don't remember who he is, go check out Proper Vloggers and my earlier
Please
videos.
don't. Really cringe.
We played Five Nights at Freddy's, and we did a few build battles on Minecraft. Cringy, will say, but we were having a fun time, and that's all that counts. I can see him better on the wood. Bye.